Good morning, Internet, or YouTube, or whatever they want to call themselves now. Is it still YouTube? I'm thinking it would be called something else. The fuck this asshole come from? So, we in the home stretch to Christmas, and I love Christmas. So I'll probably be doing some morning swims between now and then, but probably not every day. So we got some shenanigans at the border, and the liberals are blaming Trump for the death of a young girl at the border. These fucking demonic liberals absolutely have no souls. But that doesn't surprise me, because if they had another brain, it'd die of loneliness. These motherfuckers want to blame Trump because some asshole dragged his kid through the fucking desert and they dehydrated and died. The father should actually be fucking bullwhipped. And I don't give a fuck what their reasons are for coming here. Right? It's like he didn't even have basic survival skills to find something in the desert with moisture in it to kind of fucking keep him going. No. What's he do? Fucking come on, man. We're gonna go to America. Don't worry about water or anything. We're just fucking trekking through the desert for 6 days. It's not Trump's fault. It's not the National Guard's fault. It's not the Army's fault. And I'm going to even say it's not the stupid fucking liberals' fault. It's that father's fault for dragging her kid, or his kid, through the fucking desert without water. One thing I will get, man, it's like that kid went 6 days without water. Now, they tell us 3, right? So yeah, she died of dehydration because her father's a fucking moron. Not because of Trump and his immigration policies. Not because the National Guard and the Border Patrol just sat by, slapping their knees, laughing, you know. Didn't have nothing to do with it. They didn't do that shit. They tried desperately to save that young girl's life. And they couldn't. And if I was them, I'd be pissed at the father and fucking kick the shit out of him. But leave it up to the liberals, you know, these Marxist commie motherfuckers, you know, to turn this tragedy into some political fucking ass clown show. You know, oh, it's Trump's fault that all these people died or some shit, you know. Fuck the previous administration with the Messiah, who fucking probably turned a blind, who actually fucking, you know, sold drugs to the fucking Mexican cartel. Fuck that. Who cares? You know, who cares if they were directly responsible for somebody's death? That don't matter. That one fucking person's on Trump. Unfucking believable, man. And fucking Skeletor, aka Nancy Pelosi from fucking California. I fucking hate California, man. I don't ever want to fucking go there. You know, I did when I was younger. But now I don't. And I mean, I understand, like, there's motherfuckers that have been, you know, had the unfortunate circumstance of being born there. Fucking leave. Leave these people to their own devices. I never want to fucking go to California. What's there? According to the liberals, it's a fucking wonderful state. Now, I can imagine there are parts that are still pretty nice, but yeah, who the fuck wants to go there? really. I mean, I wouldn't go there even if I had to. A fucking job required me to go there, I'd quit. Like, I'm not going there. So I could pay fucking $26 for a fucking hamburger because everybody there's got to make $15 an hour. But Skeletor was fucking saying, you know, should shut the government down forever. Let's not give Trump $5 billion for the wall. Let's give Iran $150 billion for whatever fucking reason. Let's give all these other countries billions and billions of dollars and shit. Let's fucking, you know, make sure the illegals are taken care of, which costs us $100 billion a year. Who the fuck gives a shit about that? Fuck $5 billion, man. You must be crazy. $5 billion, that's a lot of money. That's how it's always a lot of money. When it's, you know, when it has to do with protecting Americans and America's security and, you know, doing the right thing, all of a sudden it's a lot of fucking money. I'm telling you, man, holy shit, dude. Are they fucking ass backwards or what? And Chuck Schumer, man, fucking AKA Droopy Dog, AKA the fucking, you know, the magical switching sissy who's constantly fucking, you know, like just a few years ago he's talking about illegals in America don't, you know, they don't deserve the same rights and blah, blah, blah. Now all of a sudden, since it's politically convenient for him, you know, all of a sudden it's like, we gotta do something. Motherfucker, Trump already offered you guys, you know, as far as I'm concerned, a very generous fucking offer. You know, to legalize over 1 million people that don't fucking even belong here. But he said he'll compromise on that if he can get the wall. You know what they said? No. Fuck that. You ain't getting the wall, motherfucker. Trump said, okay, then fuck it. And you know, if memory serves right, didn't fucking Chuck Schumer and the Democrat Party, didn't they fucking shut down the government over that shit? You know, people are waking up. Oh, yeah, and Gen Z, you know, I think they're our ace in the hole. Because, see, the Democrats thought, well, you know what we'll do is we'll infiltrate the schools and teach them all this politically correct bullshit. And that'll teach those damn racist conservatives. See, it's backfiring on them, though. Because, see, they're not fucking, like, one-sided. Gen Z's, like, call everybody out. They'll call Democrats out. They'll call Republicans out. So, see, their little plan, you know, for world domination didn't work. Because they're fucking stupid. They don't understand human beings. Because most of them aren't human beings. I'd say vast majority of Democrats are, especially like the classical Democrats. Like you got the classical style like JFK Democrats, which are more conservative than fucking most Democrats now. But they actually give a shit about working American families and shit. Man, I'm telling you. I had a fucking good weekend, man. I heard all this shit. And still had a good weekend, don't get me wrong. They're not gonna fuck my shit up. I had a fucking great time this weekend, man. Lots of all kinds of fun. Because all work and no play makes shark in the basement a grouchy fish. And I got to do some Christmas shopping too, which is always nice. But this is what I can't understand about the Democratic Party. And a lot of people are starting to wake up to it. You know, most people, they didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. They just, you know, they voted against Trump. They weren't really with her, right? They just voted against Trump because Trump hurt their little sensibilities. You know, they're like, well, he's mean. And they're talking about, well, we're going to impeach Trump. Good luck with that. Just hate to tell you, you need the fucking Senate to impeach a president, and you don't have that. And even if you did have that shit, what are you going to impeach Trump on? You cannot impeach Trump on the fact that he's a big, fat, meanie, stupid head. Okay? That's not how it works. What? He's a big meanie and he says things we don't like. Well, okay. You know, and just for the Democrats' fucking personal edification, okay, a judge threw out Stormy Daniels' defamation suit, and that bitch has to pay like $230,000 or some ridiculous shit back to Trump. So she basically has to pay almost twice as much as what she got just to shut the fuck up. And if Trump used his own money, guess what? Then it's not a campaign finance violation. Oh, didn't the Messiah get a campaign finance violation? Yeah, he did. Because you Democrats are stupid. You know, you think that, you know, all these politicians do the same fucking thing, right? They're always weaseling and looking for any little thing to fucking get somebody on. That's why they create all these stupid fucking laws, because they know people ain't gonna memorize all this shit and they're gonna trip somebody up eventually. But Trump honestly didn't do anything wrong. Oh, I hate to bring this up too. Colluding with somebody is not a crime. Because collusion, you know, they make it sound like, oh, you know, he's colluding, you know. Oh my goodness. It's like, so he's associating with people. Yeah, I hate to tell you, a free association is part of the First Amendment. So let's just say he was down with the Russians and said, you know, hey, I want you guys to take up some ads and you know, oh yeah, Crooked Hillary, that's awesome, I'll use that. Guess what? That's not fucking illegal either. It's only illegal if they donated massive amounts of money, foreign money, to his campaign. Oh wait, didn't Hillary Clinton get like millions and millions of campaign donations from foreign nations, which is illegal as shit? But that's okay, they just filtered that through the Clinton Foundation, you know, the foundation that doesn't do anything. As far as I know, anyway. You know, can't be certain of it, but I'm pretty sure it's crooked as shit. People in this country are tired of all the bullshit, you know. Oh yeah, liberals, your whole fucking band on Baby It's Cold Outside fucking didn't work. You just made it more popular than ever because real men and real women like shit like that. It's romantic and it's sweet and nostalgic. And fucking real men and real women, you know, people that aren't confused or stupid or mentally fucking ill like shit like that. Oh, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, same thing. Frosty the Snowman, same thing. People like shit like that. Okay, this was back in the day when people fucking understood what fucking roles they had in society, and it made them classics, and we watched them every year. What's next? Are you gonna try and ban It's a Wonderful Life? You know, why don't all you purple hair fucking freaks and emos get together and fucking ban It's a Wonderful Life because it's not inclusive. These people make me sick. They ain't got nothing better to fucking do with their life but that shit. Everybody else likes this shit. Except them. This small ass percent. Oh yeah, by the way, why are we fucking catering to such a small percentage of the population that doesn't even fucking purchase this type of shit? If I owned a business and I sold shit that this small percentage of the population didn't like, and they were like, well, we need to ban your store because you sell this particular item we don't like. Fuck you, you don't buy it anyway. Don't give a fuck. These are the fucking jobless motherfuckers, I might be a shark in the basement, but it's my fucking basement. They're just the losers in the basement. Sitting around, like, clutching their hands like fucking Dr. Claw and shit. Next time! The fuck, man? It doesn't, I'll be honest with you, it really does not surprise me, the shit that comes out of these fucking people's mouths. Excuse me, it's actually pretty fucking entertaining at times to watch the mental gymnastics that goes into how they come up with their conclusions. You got all kinds of, these are the same motherfuckers that say they hate signs and shit. They're the same people that'll put up, and they love nature and shit. These are the same fucking people that'll clutter the landscape with all kinds of fucking signs saying it's for fucking safety or some shit when it's not. Just so that they can say they did something with their lives or some crap, What happened to fucking, just basic honesty and integrity and going to work every day and taking care of your family and being responsible and having fun once in a while? Right? The mainstream media and all these people have, fucking put this idea in these people's heads that, there's like this greater calling or some shit. And the fact of the matter, it isn't, man. Life is all about good food, family, friends, helping your neighbors and shit. When they, to the best of your ability. Raising your kids to be decent people. These people are deluded into thinking they're gonna fucking change the world somehow or something. Or they're gonna publish some paper that's gonna fucking get everybody woke. These are the same people that were raised in latchkey, not by their parents. These are the same people raised by the Marxist school, not by their parents, because their parents were off being selfish assholes and fucking working all the time so that they can go on cruises and fucking business trips and all kinds of shit and leave their kids with somebody else. And they want to know why. Oh yeah, by the way, they do not fucking spank or beat their kids. Another fucking serious problem. They probably spend like fucking 6 minutes a fucking day with their kids. If that. When mom and dad are staggering in drunk from the fucking club, because they're able to hire some illegal immigrant to watch after their fucking kid. These are the fucking troublemakers, man, because they never had any kind of guidance in their life. Shit, I remember when I was a kid, a lot of my friends and shit, they had single moms. They'd have to go home, lock the fucking door, stay in the house. They couldn't have friends over and shit. And you want to know why they're all fucked up? Why they're always crying and shit. Basically, they're just crying for mommy and daddy to give them some fucking attention. Mommy and daddy's out of the equation now, so now they want fucking everybody else to give them attention. I say don't give it to them. For the most part. I tell people all the time, shut the fuck up. I don't even care anymore. They're like, this particular thing is sexist and misogynist. Shut the fuck up, dude. It's been around for 100 years. And everybody loves the hell out of it. Because it's fucking cool. It was never sexist or misogynist any other time. These feminists, man, see, the problem is there's such a small percentage of the population. They got the biggest fucking mouths. And all they ever do is hold their breath and jump up and down and scream and holler until somebody fucking gives in to them. Some fucking mangina that, doesn't have no fucking nutsack. The guy who was raised by the single mom, who, these single moms that think they do such a fucking great job. It's like, no, you didn't do a great job. You did a horrible fucking job. Because you're a single mom. Don't say you did a great job. You can say shit like, I did the best I could, given the circumstances. Don't fucking, break your arm patting yourself on the fucking back. It's ridiculous. Remember, this is not fucking fake news. I'm not giving news. I'm giving my own personal fucking opinion about shit. YouTube give me a strike for fake news. It's like, I don't fucking say fake news. I wasn't giving news. It's giving my opinion. Right? Just like the mainstream networks that give their fucking opinion, I'm entitled to mine. But anyway, gotta tell you, I'm enjoying watching the meltdown, and I hope everybody else out there is too. Follow me on Twitter @SharkOfTruth. Smash the like button, for fuck's sakes. Maybe share the videos around a little bit, I'm out.